Hey everybody, welcome. It's time for the shop update here at Woodsmith on a sunny but not really all that warm day. So we're gonna get started with Steve and his new project.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, last week I finished up the walnut coffee table.
Which we have over there.
Yeah, it's over in the other shop. But I think we showed it last week. It just didn't have fit.
Didn't have stain in it.
Didn't
We
have.
brought it into on the bench.
Oh, okay. My new project this week is a Japanese side table out of alder. And basically it's a box with 2 doors, 2 shelves, and it'll have 4 drawers up the middle. You can kind of see it better on this. We have a frame and panel back that's actually inset, and it'll be held in with some splines. The top, the sides are 1 inch thick. Everything else is 3/4. So I've been all today and yesterday just gluing up panels, you know, for the 2 tops, the bottom, and the sides. I've got the leg blanks sitting here. This is one of the dividers for inside that holds the drawer runners. This will be the top. Over here is the top and bottom for the box in 3/4. Here's the sides in 1 inch. That's what the designer spec'd for the joinery. So I'll be doing that for the next couple days, and then the idea is to get the box together. I'll probably make the legs, attach those, and then the top. And it's kind of hard to see here, but there's a little runner goes between the legs, and that bolts the top on. So frame and panel back, as I mentioned. There's quite a bit of joinery. I got to do all these little stopped dados. A lot of holes and stuff, which is fussy work, but that's okay. The tables over here. We got the walnut coffee table done, so everybody seems to like that design by Chris Fitch. He knocked it out of the park, I think, so looks good.
Mark, you going next?
Me? Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't got much to report this week as I just got back in town. So, I've got these plans on the bench this morning for my next project, which is another Chris Fitch design. And it is a cherry bookcase, which is going to consist of this arched top. So to achieve this, we have some bendy plywood that just came in, and it's going to consist of 2 layers of that, which is 3/8 thick, and then we have to make a form for this to bend round. And then once we've got this main shape out of the plywood and the bendy plywood top, and this is attached here by, where are we? You can see, where's the joinery? I think this is just a tongue and groove where the sides meet the top with a, maybe it's a spline. I can't remember what it is. I haven't really looked at the plans too hard just yet. But anyway, once this form's made out of plywood, then we're going to wrap the whole thing with some cherry veneer, which I think we've got 12-foot long piece, which is going to wrap around the whole thing in one go. So I'm going to get started on that probably next Monday, so check in then.
So I've been sawing away at these French curves, doing a set of 3. I've got the 2 smaller ones cut out. Just have a little fine tuning to do on these, and I've got to get after the larger of the 3. The process of constructing these, I decided to basically laminate veneer and brass together. There's 2 layers of brass, which is difficult to see on this panel, but probably easier to see on there. I just chose a piece of veneer that we had sitting around. We had, it's actually really old, very brittle, and as I've been cutting, I have learned its weaknesses, but that's why we do stuff in the shop, so we can figure these things out before we publish it. The best way, I think, to go about adhesion on this, which I did most of it, I went ahead and roughed up the brass to create kind of a rough surface for the epoxy to adhere to. The one thing I did forget to do before I laminated it was actually clean any of the brass dust out, which I think really inhibited the bonding strength between these. And then also I think just my sheer choice of veneer, having to be a bird's eye like this, it was very brittle. I've been using a number 2 fret saw blade, which works really well for fine and really tight spaces, but for long cuts and stuff, I highly suggest something probably more along the lines of like a 5 or 6. I did end up ordering some more blades so I can get after this, but all things are kind of learning along the way. I chose veneer here. I think other materials could be substituted, but these turned out having some really nice weight to them with the brass and then the nice visual element of having the veneer on there. So I was able to hand cut these really well and just smooth them up with some needle files and just kind of move it along. But these 3 will go in a little display or storage box. So again, keeps them safe, but also keeps them on display. The lid, I'm either going to use a piece of acrylic, clear acrylic, or glass so that you can actually see the French curves recess into their rightful spots. And then they can either be stowed away, or I'm going to put a French cleat on the back so that they can be stored on the wall if you want to use it as more of a display or art piece. So that's where I'm at with this. I think sometime, we'll probably this time next week on Thursday, I'll have all of these wrapped up so we can take a look at a finished product. Otherwise, I'm working on a waterfall nightstand and a model. So hopefully I'll have some more information on those and we can talk about them next week. Thanks for watching.
All right, there you go for the shop update. If you have any questions, comments, or smart remarks, you can put those in the comments section. And we'll see you next week, everybody. Bye.